Well, your kids are held accountable, if you will, to you, but so is our mayor, Ask Nenshi. Well, your kids are holding our mayor accountable. Have a look. Here we are with the mayor. Mr. Mayor, give me a second here.
Very nice, very nice.
Little festive, little purple.
Purple, very good, very good.
All right, it's not for you. My wife loves purple. I'm just saying. Questions from the kids?
Phoenix's wife.
That's right. The kids, of course, are holding you accountable, Mr. Mayor, and so far you're doing pretty good. 11-year-old Nicholas. How come we never see you snowboarding or going for a skate?
Because I'm extremely clumsy. I'm probably the only kid on the who grew up on the Canadian prairies who never learned to skate properly.
Yes.
And snowboarding, that just terrifies me.
Actually, it's very true, too. In the last few seconds here before we went on air, he tripped 3 times.
It's true.
I hope you're okay. 9-year-old Aiden is asking, what is it like talking to the TV cameras every day? That must be exhausting, Mr. Mayor.
Well, it's mostly talking to the TV journalists that's exhausting, because they can be a real challenge. But it is weird because I never know. Do I look at Phoenix? Do I look in the camera? Hi, Matt. I never did get used to that.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to wear silly hats like myself.
Occasionally.
Sometimes. Here's one, 13-year-old Nolan. Nolan happens to be my son. My kids have a lot of questions for you. Is Calgary better today than when you first started as mayor? Good question, Nolan.
It is a good question, Nolan. And you shouldn't ask me. You should ask the people who live in Calgary. I think that a whole bunch of things have gotten way better. We do a citizen survey every year where we ask people, how do you feel about the city? Are things better or worse? And the numbers have gone way up in the last 4 years to really incredibly high 90% plus numbers. But what really matters is whether people feel better about living here. That's really the issue. So I can work hard to try and make the community better, but it's all about whether citizens respond or not, whether they believe that.
There you go. Great question. Great answer, too. Thank you, Nolan, for asking that. Here's one from 16-year-old Nathan. There's people every now and then. He says, how do you deal with people who don't like you or disagree with you? Does that happen?
It happens every single day, and it's probably the most difficult part of having a job that's so much in the public eye. People disagree with me. Sometimes they're very personal. Sometimes they're kind of mean. People say very mean things on the internet. I know any 16-year-old knows that that's true.
Sure.
But at the same time, you just kind of focus in yourself and go, I want to do what's right. And if people like that, great. If people don't like it, then I can at least say, well, I did what was right and what I thought what was right. And for me, it's all about starting from that core of your ethics and who you are and what you want to do and how you want to do good for people. And that's what keeps me going, even when people say really nasty things about me on the internet.
On that note, Mr. Mayor, happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you. It's been a pleasure this last year, and let's continue it in the new year.
Well, Merry Christmas to you and to all the viewers. The happiest of New Year's, and we'll see you in the new year.
This is Trending on Shaw. You like my hat, eh?
I do.
Yeah.